Hello, Hoovians. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. It is Saturday, so we got like 5 weeks away to season 7, and it is now March. So we are how many months away? Well, it's in November, so let's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and November. So we're about maybe 8 or 9 months away from the 50th happening. Obviously for the last couple of years, it's been in speculation. There are I think as many rumors as there is about season 7, there are probably about like 50 more on the actual anniversary. And unfortunately, a lot of these rumors kind of take away from the fun of the 50th actually happening. Because one thing that I'm noticing a lot is people are hounding Moffat, the actors, wanting to know everything that's going on. And the thing is that people need to realize is these people are under contract. They can't talk about it. Even if they want to talk about it, they can't. Because if they talk about it, they get sued. So, if you meet any of these actors, it is best not to get too far into it because they're not going to be able to tell. And it isn't because they're being jerks or they're not wanting to tell. It's just because they can't. And anytime they're going to, of course, if someone actually asks them, they're going to deny it because, again, as I've just said a minute ago, if they tell, they will be sued. Now, on a lighter note, I do personally feel that we will see at least if all the doctors that we will probably be getting, I have a strong feeling that we're going to get 4, 5, maybe 6. Definitely, I think we're going to get 8. I think 8's definitely psyched about it. The actor seems to be pretty interested. Then, of course, I think it is crucial to Chris Eccleston to be there. I think his career is pretty much riding on this because obviously he only was a doctor for 1 year, and it upset a lot of people for when he left. So it would be in his best interest and everyone's best interest that he shows up. So I'm pretty locked in the idea that he will be there. If he's not, then it's gonna be bad. And of course, David Tennant, I am 100% believing that David will be there, and of course Matt will be there. As far as companions are concerned, I think we'll probably get Billy back. I think they're gonna somehow bring Jack in, and maybe Martha. I think Martha could definitely come back because she's still alive. She's still connected, she's still working with Torchwood and Unit and all that. She's still out there. So bringing her back wouldn't be too difficult. Looks like I have a visitor here. I have a kitty visiting me. Anyway, so yeah. Now the ponds. See, I have a big, bubble burst of how the pond can be brought in. I know there's a lot of people who think that they shouldn't, but just because they shouldn't doesn't mean they can't. Because just because they're in a time lock during that one period doesn't mean that they can't get out of it. It's not going to last, forever. And also, if everybody remembers, the first Doctor and the 10th Doctor actually are around that same time period, so they could actually pick up the ponds, or if push comes to shove, Captain Jack could get them too. So there's a lot of ways of bursting that bubble and getting the ponds out of Manhattan. Everyone thinks that they're time locked. The time lock is only within that time period. Even if they waited like 5 years, or hell, even if they left New York, if the ponds decided to go to New Jersey or Maryland or Maine or just another state over, they would be out of that time lock and they could leave. So there's definitely a big hole in big loophole in getting the ponds. So there's definitely a large chance that we could get Amy and Rory back for the 50th. So I mean, there's so many possibilities, and supposedly there's going to be a 3D version and a 2D version of certain ones, because apparently it's not going to be like one, it's going to be a couple of them. And one of my friends thinks it would be probably best if they span over like the entire month of November, like every weekend of November, that they should do it, but we'll see. And my biggest suggestion and my biggest form of advice is don't believe any of the tabloids until Comic-Con. I say Comic-Con or after Comic-Con, then start kind of listening, because then I think there will be more to go on. Right now, everything is speculation. Right now, everything is rumors. And I personally, I'm not believing any of it. Any rumor, any interview, anything that's going on right now, I'm really not paying attention to, because it's too early. I mean, they're probably filming it now. They're probably getting a lot of the stuff pretty much shaped up, and really by the summer they need to be done. By the summer they should be done, and they should be ready to do the promos, and maybe even have some sort of preview ready by that time. Maybe at the Comic-Con we might get a preview. That would be really awesome if we could get like some sort of little snippet or something. But again, they're not going to show us everything, and they're not going to spoon feed it to us, because one thing about Doctor Who and one thing about Moffat is he's not a spoon feeder. He's not American Idol where they walk you through every little thing. We have to be better than that. We have to be patient. We have to be, I mean, being a Whovian, you are supposed to be better by nature than other fandoms and other whatever. So it would be best, because again, if we're pushy and we're rude and we're nasty and snarling and calling people names because they're not giving us what we want, there's nothing saying that they can't pull the plug on this if we piss them off. That would be the worst thing right now. If we were to piss these people off and they say, look, screw it. You know what? Let's put our money towards something else and let's do something else. They don't have to do this. There's nothing saying they have to do this. So be appreciative, be patient, be cordial to these people. If you go to Comic-Con, or if you meet Matt, or if you're lucky to meet any of these people, be nice to them. Seriously. Now after the 50th happened and someone doesn't show up, or however it happens, then we can I don't know, go after them. But right now, it would be very wise not to do that. That would be probably the worst thing that we could do. But yeah, I have a lot of hope and a lot of interest into this, and just it'll be fun. It's very rare that any show's ever done this. Not MASH. I mean, there's a lot of shows out there that had a long run, but none of them as long as Doctor Who. Doctor Who's been around for so long, and so many countries, reaching out to so many different kinds of people: straight, bisexual, asexual, black, white, Hispanic. It doesn't matter who you are. You are special. Everybody on this planet, everybody that you'll ever meet has they're special. I mean, in some way. Everyone is here for a reason. And that's what Doctor Who has shown us. That's why every single Doctor is different. Every single companion is different, because the way they write this program, it is the best writing. Because they take every single companion is catered to a different type of personality, a different kind of look, a different way of outlook on life, and each Doctor has been different. I mean, there's a lot of similarities because he is technically the same person, so there are certain characters that kind of like streamline, like the Vanity and certain other things, but also there's some differences, and that is why so many people have their own favorite Doctor, because they're able to relate to that Doctor, or they're able to relate to that companion. And that's what makes this show so great, and why it's lasted so long, because it's not some cookie cutter show. There is no show out there like this. You know, there's not. You cannot take one show and compare to Doctor Who and say it is like this. You just can't. It's impossible. So, yeah, I'm definitely happy that, you know, I'm alive to witness this, and you know, everyone should, you know, just be happy. You know, just no negativity, no meanness. Just be happy that you're alive and you're able to witness this beautiful, wonderful program able to come into this 50th anniversary, and just, you know, bask in it, you know. And, you know, what happens is what happened, and just, you know, kind of roll with the punches, if you will. So, yeah, that's I guess that's about it. I don't really have much else to say right now. I mean, as we get closer, maybe I'll do a special. I'll do another video about this, and season 7 as well. I'll make more videos. There's tons of stuff that I have planned to do, but I'll make another one as we get closer to Comic-Con. I'll do a special video for that, and then as we get closer to the 50th, I'll make more. So again, just be careful. You know, my best advice to people is, if you see something online, you read something, see some interview, just take it with a grain of salt, please. I beg of you. If you have any sense in your head, and if you have any, you know, gumption, you will just take it with a grain of salt. I mean, read it, go ahead, you know, I'm not telling you what to do as far as that, but just be careful. You know, there's a lot of tabloids that did want to, you know, break this down, really. You know, that's the whole point of tabloid. They want to, you know, get the fans riled up and stuff like that. So really, just don't buy into it. That's the best advice I can say. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, again, subscribe. I believe the format of YouTube is everything kind of on the bottom now. So yeah, subscribe, like the video, and comment. I would love to see what you guys have to say about the 50th, what you're hoping, what Doctor do you want to see, what companion you want to see, or hell, what villains do you guys want to see? Do you want to see the Master? Do you want to see Daleks? Do you want to see Davros? Cybermen? Maybe some old Cybermen? Just, you know, whatever. Just comment below. Tell me what you guys want to, you know, see, what you want to, you know, what your expectations are. But be realistic, really. I mean, and also, if anyone is going to Comic-Con, please let me know. Maybe I can make some sort of deal that we can, I don't know, if you can get some footage of Comic-Con and send it to me, I'll upload it onto the Facebook page. And also, I'll make a special thing on YouTube for it, too. That way, you know, people can get to see it, and maybe any interviews you guys get, if you do go to Comic-Con, that would be awesome. So, yeah. I mean, I'm here to help you guys, but, you know, this is still a community, so if you guys hear anything, know anything, you know, let us know. You know, there's no secrets so far, except for, obviously, what Moffat has going on. Moffat's, like, the biggest secret keeper in the world, which I love. I love the fact he's so good about keeping secrets. It makes for a great writer, and makes a really great producer and director and all that stuff. So, anyway, I'm rambling. So again, subscribe, like, thumbs up, share it, do all that crazy stuff. And I will see you guys later. Alright, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye.